Good morning, trainers. Today we want to discuss tactical FS trading tips and tricks. Tactical FS trading tips and tricks. We are on a monthly chart of the Euro New Zealand dollar, and we want to talk about tactical FS trading tips and tricks. Alright, so as I explained to traders before, the price structure will determine the appropriate strategy that we must deploy. So talking about technical FS trading tips and tricks, that's the first tips that we must apply. So we want to concentrate on the price action alone. So usually when traders are looking at the price or any financial instrument, either stock, commodities, or futures, they are concentrating on the technical indicators. All right, we don't want to do that, because if you are saying that the price structure will determine appropriate strategy, the first thing that we want to check is the price. What is the current price structure? The current price structure is a consolidation. You see the red, can you see? Have too many lines, but I don't want to change them. Pay attention to the red channel. That's the top of the red channel at 169.77. So the price consolidating between the level of 169.77 and the lower part, which is the second red line, at 149.02. This is the current price structure, which will determine the appropriate strategy that we must deploy to trade FS or the Euro New Zealand dollar. So at this stage, looking at the current price structure, all right, we will prefer that the Euro New Zealand dollar continue to go down up to the level of 149.02. All right, doesn't mean that that's exactly what it will do, but we will prefer that it continue to go down up to 149 and up to 149.02. But remember that there is a tail for this candle here. You can see that the price tried to go near the 149.02 and people bought it. So there are people buying this currency pair in this zone. So don't be surprised if it start going up. But we will prefer it to continue to go down. Looking at the price structure now, okay, see there was this high here and a lower high. We are still below a declining trend line. Okay, if you are below a declining trend line, the strategy that we must deploy is to give priority to bearish signal. So we have a kind of a triangle here. Right? The price now break below that triangle and retest it. But remember that the price already went quite close to 149.02. Is it too late? Maybe, but we will prefer it to continue to go down and touches this level of 149.02. So at this stage, what can we say to traders? Looking at the current price structure, all right, the price consolidating between 169.77 and a level of 149.02. The median line is at 158.02. We will say to traders at this stage, priority to bearish signal below the 158.04. The median priority to bearish signal below the median line of the red channel if one is trading the Euro New Zealand dollars. Find a valid bearish trading setup, find a valid bearish trading setup on the edge, and then implement a top-down trading method to trade it. This video is for educational purposes only. It's neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell the Euro and New Zealand dollar. Okay? All right? Okay? So, with this information, we know the current price structure. Oops, I moved my line. Well, okay. I'm just going to leave it there. It's changed now. So we can measure the width of that red channel. Okay, and so if the price break below that channel, we'll project the width of the red channel below it. If the price break below that channel, project it down to set a target at the midpoint target. If it breaks above the top of the red channel, we will project the width of our original channel using market geometry in the direction of the price and setting a target at 18688. It makes sense? Alright, so break below, project it down, break above, we put it here. So generally, when traders are trading forex, there's some information that they have already acknowledged, but they forget about it. Do not forget, all right, because professionals do not forget. So with this information that we have today, so we may trade this today, everything went well, but do not forget the width of this channel is still valid for us to trade in the future. So if the price finally goes above the top of the red channel, we project it to the upside, and then we will set also a midpoint, a target. So we are trading around key level. So we will have the level of 16814, 17710, 18688. So we want to trade around those key level, looking forward, valid trading setup, and then we implement a multiple time frame trading method. So this is what I'm talking about all the time. All right, we are looking for trading setup best approach. We want to validate that trading setup on a higher time frame, and then we just implement a top-down trading method. And if the signal fail, we just pull back. All right. You want to do that. Work on that until you master it. Trading setup. Do I have a trading setup? What is the trading setup? All right. So the current price structure. What is the current price structure? Okay. That will. So, for instance, you want to sell. Okay. You want to sell. Ask yourself, am I selling at a resistance level? That's the first thing you want to check. So sometimes traders want to sell, especially they want to sell using, for instance, the stochastic or the RSR, or traders are using a trading system, they want to sell. So the system, or they are using a trading robot that they do not understand. So the system fired a sell signal. But people just sell it because the trading software says sell. But you are in charge, it's your money. You can just look and say, is this signal at the best place? And if it's not, you can ignore it. You can just ignore it and say, I'm not going to sell low. I'm going to sell high. All right. So this is what I'm talking about all the time. You want to buy at a support level. Okay. If you are buying at a resistance level, the price must break above that resistance and validate that resistance as a support level. Break above, retest, turn around. That's how we buy at a resistance level. But sometimes people buy at the resistance level, they buy below the resistance level. It's crazy. Sometimes it may work. You see here, this is pay attention to the orange line. So price was below. You are buying. This was happening. Exactly what's happening here. I'm talking about this section here. You see, the price was here, forming this kind of hammer here. People buy into a key area level, the median line of the red channel, and the price just they was. Especially if you are swing trading here, for 1 month, the price came down. See, it just hit into the resistance. The best approach, break above, retest, turn around. So people lost here before the price went back above it. So those are just few tactical things. Am I buying at a support level? No, I'm not buying at a support level. I'm buying at a resistance level. Oh, how do we buy at a resistance level? If it goes above and find a support. You see, you want to sell. Oh, am I selling at a resistance level? No, I'm selling at a support level. How do we sell at a support level? Price must break below that support level, retest it and find a resistance. That's a trading setup, and then we implement a top-down trading method. This is a tactical, all right? Tactical, okay, FS trading tips and tricks. Very simple, all right? Very simple. So what is happening here? We see a price structure that is a consolidation, but this is what we are talking about. We can use the past to predict the future. So the price from a low, there was this low here. What the price is trying to do now is to form, okay, another low here. That's why I moved my line again. Forgive me, traders. So if I'm quoting another number, just refer to the previous number that I mentioned to you. I move this line again. Okay, so what the price is trying to do is trying to come back here to form another low. So, but the price structure is the bottom line. So it's a horizontal channel. So the price is now going down from the top. You see here, going down from the top to the lower end. So priority to sell signal. So we also talk about it. How do we sell? All right, you have to know how do we sell. Okay. All right. That's what the price means. So if he reaches this level, that's why I say we prefer, though he got a tail, which he did already, we prefer some people already in this trade, they bought it already near that level. Will they, because those are market movers, those are big financial institutions that bought it at the best place, will they allow it to come back down to this zone? That's what we will prefer. And then if it reaches the lower part of the consolidation, the price structure is a consolidation. People are buying near the lower part of the consolidation. And also we will have, at that point in time, okay, an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern. The left-hand side shoulder, the head, and probably the right-hand side shoulder here. And if that's the case, price come back here, retest, and then we want to see at least one bullish candlestick. Something when you retest it, wait, all right? If you want to trade it that way, you must use a top-down trading method to trade it, all right? If you want to be the first buyers all the time, top-down trading method to trade it. So instead of focusing, so here you can see that the stochastic was overbought. We are talking about tactical FS trading tips and tricks. Stochastic is overbought is pointing to us what? A resistance level. Yes or no? Yes? Which resistance level? The price structure will tell you that. The price structure will tell you that. Okay, here it is. So we have the red channel before. Now the stochastic was overbought when the price is out of that red channel. So what do? We measure the width of that red channel. We project it up. And we highlight, okay, the top of that projection and the midpoint. That's the midpoint. We know that this is a midpoint, is okay, a key level. That's where the stochastic is overbought. So now we see this candle hit that level bullishly, so we are watching. Now, this tall candle, long candlestick bar, plus this bearish candlestick, after this one here, am I talking to myself? This one, okay, the bearish one here, is complete, is closed. We have what? A bearish trading setup. So price went up to hit a key level. So we want to trade professional. You want to, as a tactical FS trader, you are trading all the time around key levels. Even if you're on your 1 minute time frame, you can select a key level from the yearly chart, quarterly chart, weekly chart, and trade around those key levels, even if you are scalping on the 1 minute time frame. So instead of just buying and selling on your 3 minute, on your 2 minute, on your 5 minute, on your 50-minute time frame using a stochastic, you can select a specific key level from a higher time frame, a meaningful, high impact key support, a resistance level from a higher time frame, and then you are trading around those key levels on your lower time frame, 10 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. For instance, if I switch to the, see all this line I have here, I switch to the 5 minute time frame, hopefully we'll see some of them. Nothing showing here, so if I can't see them, I'll go to the 50-minute time frame. They are not visible here yet. Okay, so I'll go to the 30-minute time frame. Here we see two so far, two lines are here. If I go to the hourly time frame, hopefully we'll see more. Okay, let's go to the 2 hour time frame. Here we see more lines, you see here. So here on the 2-hour time frame, you see here, boom, 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 it went below the orange line, you see here, and then it rallied to retest it here. All right, this is what you want to do. You see another line here. You see, it came quite close to this key level, red line, and form a double bottom chart pattern. All right, so if you are looking for, especially you are TSW24 trader, or you're on a 2-hour time frame looking for trading setup around key level, use a higher time frame key level and drop it down to your 2-hour time frame, and then from there see. So now you have a double bottom chart pattern near a key level. Very interesting, because the price was going down looking for a key level, but now that key level is from the higher time frame from a bullish chart pattern. Neckline is kaput. All right. See what the price did here? You break a bow. You see this candle try to retest it here. Break a bow, the neckline, and retest it here. And then it just went up to the next key level. This is what we are talking about, okay? Tactical FX trading tips and tricks. All right, this is what I want you to get out of this video today. The same thing that we are talking about here on a monthly chart. We will prefer it to go down near the lower part of the consolidation to form an inverted head and shoulder. Something that we say, you will definitely find a support here. Who told you that? Use a top-down trading method, and you will know where it's going. If you break below the lower part of the consolidation, game on. The price structure will determine the appropriate strategy that we must deploy. So if you break below that, the lower part, we project it down, the width of the red channel, we project it down, and we highlight the midpoint target again. And we want to trade like a tactical forex trader around key support and resistance level. In each case, we are looking for valid trading setup around key levels on the edge of a trend line, something like that. Right? So if you have, for instance, an inverted head and shoulder chart pattern that is completed at this point in time near the lower part of the consolidation, that's a good trading setup. But we don't just go and buy. No, that's the old way. Now we implement another tool, multiple time frame trading method. Am I talking too much to you today? That's okay. All right, so find a high probability trading setup. If you see a high probability trading setup on the monthly chart, you can go to a quarterly chart or yearly chart to validate that trading setup. If you see a high probability trading setup on the 2-hour time frame, you can go to the daily chart or weekly chart to validate that trading setup. So find a high probability trading setup and then go to a higher time frame to validate. Is that trading setup making sense also on a higher time frame? This is about the validation of a trading setup. Is that trading setup aligning with the price structure on a higher time frame? That's what we meant by validation of trading setup. It's a due diligence. You are checking out, though it looks good on this time frame, does it make sense, okay, on another higher time frame? That's why we talk about validation of trading setup. Now you validate, when we say validation, mean you are satisfied with your trading setup. Now you want to trade it. Don't buy straight away. Don't sell straight away. Implement multiple time frame trading method. Alright? So the setup time frame, the signal time frame, and the entry time frame. Go to 24 Stock Trader, or YouTube search videos about multiple time frame trading method by 24 Stock Trader. I have now nearly 5 or 6 videos on that channel about either top-down trading method or multiple time frame trading method. All right, you will see them. All right. Now you implement a top-down trading method. Now you are about to enter the trade. What do you check? The market environment. Is it a sunny day to have a barbecue in a garden? The market environment, economy news, fundamentals, the trading triangle will determine whether that day you will implement your top-down trading method or not. The market environment is not suitable, pull back and wait another day until, okay, you have your beautiful, all right, sunny day. Or if it's sunny, then you invite your friend into your garden. Don't do your barbecue when it's pouring down in rain, okay, in your garden. Your friend will not be very impressed, okay? Market environment will determine whether you're going to, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Everything is ready, everything is set, all right? Think of it like a soldiers, all right? Everything is set, everything is ready. They want to go, but something has changed. The conditions are not good. They pull back, all right? All right? So this is about tactical, okay? You want to be tactical, right? Buy around specific key level, all right? Follow this system all the time. You see a trading setup, is he at the right place? Is he on the edge? So what is happening here? One more thing I need to say to you. What I'm doing here, I'm in fact training some traders who do not have enough experience to understand what's going on. That's what I'm doing here. So this currency pair has been going down for some time. Like the USD yen has been going down for some time. After it went down, you can see that it tried to go up here. But now it found a resistance, okay, here, and okay, now it's pulling back. Now the stochastic is oversold. It's pointing to us a support level. Which support level? The lower part of the red channel. That's what the stochastic is pointing to us now. Do we have a trading setup? Is he a valid trading setup? Is he ready? What is the current market environment? This is about tactical FS trading tips and tricks. All right. So for traders who do not understand multiple time frame trading method or top-down trading method, so when I use the word top-down trading method, it's exactly the same thing like multiple time frame trading method. So, for instance, if you have a trading setup on a monthly chart, your signal will be on a daily chart, and your entry will be on the hourly time frame. If you see your trading setup on a weekly chart, your signal will be on a 4-hour time frame, and your entry will be on a 50-minute time frame. Or, if you see it on a weekly chart, if the signal can be also on a 2-hour time frame, and your entry on a 50-minute time frame. You see your trading setup on a daily chart, all right? Your signal will be on the hourly time frame, and your entry will be on a 10-minute time frame. This is about multiple time frame trading method. I will be recording another video about position trading shortly at which channel? 24 Stock Trader YouTube channel. I'll be talking about position trading. So if you have been position trading for some year, all right, doing all sorts of things, I will show you clear cut how to perform, okay, a technical position trading. If one is position trading, where do you find your trading setup? The real position technical trader will find their trading setup on a quarterly time frame. All right? So we will be combining the quarterly time frame and a 3-day chart. All right? So with the TC2000, we can find 3-day chart. Here it is, 3-day chart. We can go to the 3-day chart. We'll combine quarter. So I will explain to you at 24 Stock Trader how, okay, you can position trade. All right. This is the end of this tutorial about tactical FS trading tips and tricks. We hope you will find it useful and improve your FS trading. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section. And in due course, I will be busy recording another video to answer your specific question. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about tactical FS trading tips and tricks. The financial instrument that we were analyzing is the Euro New Zealand dollar. Happy trading to you all and speak to you soon.